I recorded my roommate's girlfriend without her knowing. My roommate, Jess, is the opposite of me, loud, social, always has friends over. We got along fine for the first few months. Everything was normal. Then my medication started running out faster than it should. I assumed I was miscounting. Then the pharmacy called and said my refill pattern looked concerning. I have bipolar disorder, which means without medication, my mood swings between can't get out of bed depression and can't stop talking mania. I also have chronic knee pain from a surgery I had 2 years ago, so I take pain pills too. However, now that my account was flagged for asking for refills too often, my doctor threatened to cut off my prescriptions entirely. They said, my generation is concerning with their pill popping. I mentioned it to Jess while he was playing Call of Duty. He stopped playing and turned around with wide eyes. That's so scary, he said. Maybe someone's breaking in. I nodded slowly. Maybe. The pills stopped disappearing after that. 2 weeks later, I was in a work meeting when my manager asked a simple question and I just lost it. I started talking too fast, couldn't stop, and felt my face getting hot. Everyone stared. I ended up kicking a chair and excused myself while rushing outside. I sat in my car for an hour, hands shaking, wondering what was wrong with me. I recognized these symptoms, they were withdrawal. But it didn't make sense because I was taking my medication every single day. My knees started hurting worse too. The pain pills weren't working. I'd take my usual dose and feel nothing. I considered taking more, and the thought made my stomach turn. My mom was an addict. My dad was a drunk. I spent years watching them destroy themselves one pill, one drink at a time. I wasn't about to become them. One morning, I couldn't get out of bed. My whole body felt wrong. Jess knocked on my door and asked if I wanted breakfast. You don't look so good, man, he said. Maybe you should see a doctor. I thanked him. That night, I examined my medication. I held one of my bipolar pills up to the light. The pill in my hand was round and white. My usual medication was oval and blue. I checked the pain pills, same thing. The pills in that bottle were round, white, and generic as well. Someone had been switching my medication with aspirin or sugar pills. I ordered a hidden camera that night. I also went to an urgent care clinic across town and got an emergency refill. I took those in secret while leaving the fake pills in their bottles. I needed the camera to catch whoever was doing this. After about a week, I finally caught the thief. The footage showed Jess's girlfriend sneaking into my room while I was at work. She opened my pill bottle, emptied out my prescription pills, dropped them into a plastic baggie, then pulled out a different bottle of aspirin from her purse and poured those into both my medication bottles. It looked like she'd done it dozens of times. I confronted them both the next evening. I sat them down on the couch and played the video without saying anything. First, the girlfriend started crying immediately. I'm so stressed about finals, she said, her voice cracking. I just needed a little help focusing. I'm so sorry, I didn't think it would hurt you. Jess sat there looking at the floor. He didn't say anything. I almost believed her, except last night I had done some digging and saw Jess's Venmo history. Dozens of transactions, all incoming payments that said things like study aids with a pill emoji, thanks for the help with a different pill emoji, going back months. They weren't just taking my medication, they were running a business. I pulled out my phone and showed Jess the screenshots I'd taken. His face went white. Dude, he said, you went through my Venmo? Why would you even do that? Why would I do that? I repeated. You watched me lose my mind for weeks. You told me to see a doctor while you were selling my medication. It wasn't even that serious, he muttered. You're being so extra right now. His girlfriend looked at him confused. Wait, you were selling them? You told me it was just for us. Jess wouldn't look at her. I was going to pay him back eventually. Pay me back? I almost laughed. I nearly lost my prescription. I had a breakdown at work. I thought I was becoming my parents. He shrugged. That's not my fault. She's the one who took them. His girlfriend's mouth dropped open. Are you serious right now? This was your idea. Jess finally looked up at me and winced. He really thought I'd just catch his girl, accept an apology, and move on. He was going to let his girlfriend take all the blame. I reported them both to the university the next morning. Jess and Mara were both expelled within the month. Criminal charges are pending. I had to find a new roommate.